Hello and welcome to Hank Games without Hank. It's a friendly, and it's the beginning of our new season. I'm not going to sugarcoat this or bury the lead. There's been a tremendous change. I don't want to tell you this. There's been a tremendous change for the Swoodilypoopers. There have been a couple changes for the better. We got Ginger Rampage. He cost $1 million, and he was only worth $250,000, but we got him. So he's back on the club where he belongs. Bald John Green left the team in the offseason for Barcelona. I'm just going to say it. There. Bald John Green left Swindon Town, and now he plays for Barcelona. So what happened was that I couldn't afford his wages. He wanted $150,000 a week, which is more money than our entire wage budget. Meredith, is everything okay? And so you see there we've got John Green and Leroy Williamson starting up front. He wanted $150,000 a week. I offered him 12. And he came back to me and he said, you know, I'm loyal. And I said, I know that you're loyal. And he said, do you have more than $12,000 a week? And I said, I genuinely do not. I would give it to you if I did, but we're in the second tier of English professional football, and that we just don't have it. And he said, you know, a professional footballer's career is short, and I've had some injury problems. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to play, and I need to make sure that I can take care of John. And do you think that you'll be okay with just him and without me? And I said, I can't. Your love has defined my experience of swoodilypooping lo these many years. And I started to cry. Not afraid to say it. And I mean, yeah, he left. He doesn't play for. I thought about trying to lie to you guys about this, or saying that he was injured, or that there was a breakup or a heart, but there isn't. There's nothing wrong with. In fact, their marriage is very. Oh God, girl, whoa, oh! Mike Jones, great rapper, and he's a scorer. You're not even familiar with the work of Mike Jones? I think his only hit, it goes, I'm Mike Jones. That's about it. I think those are the only words. It's a great song, though. I have it on my iPod. Yeah, so he left. And he now makes $175,000 a week. I mean, again, I can't exactly blame him. Like, he was saying, like, do you think you can get to the Premier League without me? Because if you can, like, I'd rather you did, you know, like, I'd rather be able to take care of my family and, you know that Swindon is, like, in good hands and everything. And, you know, like, that was Ginger Rampage who almost scored, but then just did not have a good shot. He's not good with his feet. Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know what to say, like, we're gonna find our way to the Premier League without Bald John Green, and then I guess we're gonna give it our all to try to get him back. I don't know, like, or maybe we'll face Bald John Green in the Champions League someday. I don't know. I can't tell you what the future looks like, but we're gonna have to figure a way without our leader and our best player's husband. I mean, he served kind of two roles. He was both, like the grounding force in the life of other. Oh, Leroy Williamson! Oh, it's a beautiful Swoodilypooper goal. We've got to think of a new song for Leroy Williamson now because he's going to hopefully to be scoring more often. However,
Leroy Williamson scores occasionally. 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 Leroy Williamson scores occasionally.
All right, so there have been some other updates to the Swoodilypooper squad. It's not all bad news. we got Wordsworth, the great 19th century English poet, who has, I guess, reanimated essentially and become a professional footballer. He was with Colchester or something, someone not befitting his talents, is arguably the third best English poet of the entire early 19th century. I am thinking, of course, of Keats and Shelley, maybe? I don't know. Maybe second best. Come on. Yes. Yes! Off the... Oh, it's the sounds of silence for Merrick, our selectively mute center midfielder, who is a hero and a true Swindon lad. Oh, I love him so much. And suddenly FC Groningen is no longer in the lead, but instead is losing. All right, everything is coming up green. Not so much Ball John Green, though, because he doesn't play for us anymore. Oh, almost. I'll tell you, I have made significant... Because I knew I was going to have to play without Ball John Green, I personally have decided to become a better manager of the Swoodilypoopers and to be a better FIFA player because I know that I can't rely anymore on, Ball John Green's astonishing skill and finishing talents. So, yeah, I mean, it's changed my life, too. Like, I'm going to be hitting the Y button a lot more. I might even investigate what some of the triggers do, and I'm excited to get better. I believe that this team has a bright future. It's halftime in our first game of the season. We'll be playing in the N-Power Championship this year, which is the second tier of English football. And if we finish first or second, we will get to go to the Premier League, which is which means that then we could play the best teams in England, and also have a lot more money, which money we can possibly spend. Well, we'll never get Ball John Green back because his transfer fee would be $120 million. So whatever. I don't know. I wish I could give you hope. Oh, I can give, but I'll tell you what I can give you. Oh, Ball! Other John Green thinking about his husband in beautiful Barcelona, unable to finish. Oh, is Swindon not enough for you, sir? Off the post. That's tough. That's a tough one. But you know what? I love the way we're attacking. I love this attacking football. It's beautiful to watch. So we got Wordsworth, like I said. Great romantic poet. He's going to be a center midfielder. You might see him here in the second half, actually. And then we also picked up Mr. Bean. He's not very good, but his name is Mr. Bean, and that's worth, something. And one size fits all. Had a rough summer. He's down to a 63 in terms of his skill level. Bit disappointing there, but I feel pretty good on the whole about the club. We don't have our best. We don't have our best player, and it's going to be interesting to see what kind of player other John Green is without his husband, whom he has loved so much for so long. What is air? Ginger Rampage, Ginger Rampage. Ginger Rampage has a soul. Don't tell me he's not worth $1 million. Oh, it was $1 million goal. It may be a friendly, but we still like to win them. Ginger Rampage. This is what the Swoodilypoopers are going to have to look like this season. We're going to have to be the kind of team that gets goals from the likes of Ginger Rampage, Merrick. We call him Bob. Green Eggs and Foderingham. He's still on the club. He's not going anywhere. I signed him to a long-term contract. I also signed other John Green to a long-term contract so he wouldn't Ball John Green me. FIFA is weird that way because they don't reward... Lionel Richie just broke that guy's ankles. Oh, and then other John Green. He had more time than he gave it. He was nervous. He was excited. But I know other John Green wants to score because he wants to show the Swindon faithful that even without his husband, he can still be a great player. But I do want to reassure you about like the relationship. There's nothing wrong with Ball John Green and other John Green's marriage. This is not about that. It's about football. And I you know, you can talk all you want about loyalty, but the truth is, if you're making $12,000 a week in the Premier League, I mean in the Championship, that's a lot of money. But if you're going to have a 5-year career, it's not enough money to support your family. So the decision that they came to as a couple was that, you know, one of them needed to go out and make a lot of money, and that the other one could, you know, that Swindon was strong enough that that it could thrive without both. And so, you know, that's what it's going to be. I know that this is really difficult. Believe me, when it happened, I was devastated. There's nothing I can do about it, though. Oh! Recover! Oh! I mean, half of Swindon, it seems like, was rushing the goal there. This is what I want to see from the Swoodilypoopers, though. This is just, you know, come from behind, score 3 unanswered goals. This is the kind of performance that we're going to be looking to have on a regular basis. So yeah, it's not their marriage. It's just the reality of the economic reality of football, which is better, I guess, portrayed in FIFA 13 than it was in FIFA 11 when, you know, Ball John Green and other John Green were both so relentlessly loyal to Swindon. So other John Green has been signed to a long-term contract. Leroy Williamson has been signed to a fairly long-term contract, although not as long as I would like. And, you know, we're going to be okay. I just want to reassure the supporters that, like, we're still, you know, we're going to be okay. Maybe we need to come up with some better songs for the remaining players. I don't know, but, like, it's going to, you know, we're going to be all right. And then one fine day, we're going to play Barcelona in the Champions League. And we're going to look at Ball John Green, and we're not going to let him score. Green Eggs and Fotheringham is going to stop. Oh, boy, that was not good. All right, let's make a couple substitutions here right at the end, just so you can get a glimpse for exactly one shot of everybody. Yeah, boys are a little tired in the middle there. Here's Wordsworth. Oh, William Wordsworth, fantastic. Just a fantastic playwright. Playwright, what am I saying? Poet. All right, and then so the other thing, however, is that because of Ball John Green's departure, the much maligned Jay Collins is suddenly extremely relevant in our plans. Because Leroy Williamson is promoted to be John Green's striking partner, which means that the much maligned Jay Collins, whom we now need a song for, and we need to learn to love him. I guess most of you probably already love him, but I guess I need to learn to love him. The much maligned Jay Collins is now the striking partner of the great Andy Rooney, and will be an important part of our team in the future. Look who's up! It's the goalie. This is my favorite opportunity. Oh, off the post! Come on, get the ball out. Yes, 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 yes. Shoot! Why did you stop the clock then, ref? It was going in the net. It should have been 4-1. Oh, by the way, we also picked up another ginger. Trying to maximize our gingerosity. DFTBA, best wishes.